Hi, Caleb with Brownells here, and in today's quick tip, I'm going to be showing you how to install a handguard on the BRN-4 upper receiver. Alright, so this is probably the most straightforward and easiest handguard install video we're ever going to do. So, fortunately, the tools we're going to need come with the handguard. And for this, we're going to be using the Midwest Industries HK416 handguard in the RAL 8000 color. That's an exclusive one to Brownells. Alright, and with that being said, let's just kind of jump right into it. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out my bolt carrier group, just so it isn't bouncing around while I'm manipulating this thing on camera. You can absolutely leave it in if you want to, no big deal. Alright, and I am going to use the tool. I lied to you guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to use a knife to cut this open. You can get this open without a knife, but you guys don't want to sit here and see me struggle, so we'll just skip that. Alright, so you may want to take a rag and wipe it down. It does have a little bit of grease on it from shipping, but that's no big deal. Alright, and as you can see, the hardware to mount it is already installed. And there is a wrench included. We'll just bust that out of there. Alright. Okay, so all we need to do is loosen the nut that comes on the handguard. Or the screw, I should say. And this is retained in there. If you unscrew it all the way, it's not going to fall out. It stays in, which is awesome. And I will say this. So the HK416 and the BRN-4s, they come with the barrel nut installed. This barrel nut's the same for pretty much any handguard out there, unlike the AR-15. So that's pretty cool. So regardless of which handguard you get, the HK factory one, this Midwest Industries, a Geisley, you know, whatever, the steps I'm about to show you are pretty much the same. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and I'm not even going to use a vise. Don't need any of that stuff. We'll just slide this on over that gas block, and then over the barrel nut. Alright, so you notice that there's a piece on top of the handguard that locks into your upper receiver. And if you also notice, on this particular one, not every one, we have a little bit of play there. Alright, so I'm going to slide this back off and I'm going to show you how to fix that. And this isn't on every handguard, and it's not on every upper. This is something you may or may not run into, and I'm glad we did run into it so I can show you how to fix it. Alright, so with the BRN-4 uppers, we ship this little plastic spacer, this polymer spacer that goes in there. That's to take up that slack and make sure you have a tight fit. We'll just cut that open without cutting our fingers off, so we did good. Alright, we did well for our English majors out there. And this little spacer just goes in that gap, and then we'll slide our handguard over it. Drop it on in there, and it'll sit just like so. Then we'll slide our handguard on over our barrel nut. Press it on. And now we have a nice snug fit. Alright, so from here we just push that screw in. Tighten that down nice and snug there. And you just installed the handguard on your BRN-4 upper or 416 upper, whatever. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Nice solid setup. And all you need to do from here is install your muzzle device. Now for that you will need more tools than mentioned, but it's the same as any AR-15, so go check out our other videos we did for that. So if you have any questions or comments and you're watching this on YouTube, feel free, leave them down below. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching this on a website, feel free to give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.